Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy favour.oc, and today we have
Alita, aka Chocolita.
My name is Angel.
It's your girl Lisa, aka Brittany, and I'm Verbally.
Okay, and today I'm having a therapy session. I'm trying to go on some dates and shit. When you like talking to someone, do you just have it in your head that, oh, I'm trying to date, or you just go with the flow?
I need to get married soon, so I go in a relationship where if I don't see potential in us getting married, please, you're wasting my time.
Amen.
I don't want to.
I think I'm just in my toxic phase, so I just talk to anybody just because I'm bored. If you see me say I love you,
Like there was this girl I was talking to. Okay, she was cool, she was everything. And then subscribe to my boy favour.oc. Okay, let's go. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy favour.oc, and today we have
your girl Alita, aka Chocolita.
Okay.
What's good? My name is Angel.
it's your girl Lisa, aka Brittany, and I'm Verbally.
Okay, and today I'm having a therapy session. You know, been trying to like, you get me?
Yeah.
This out on the
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to go on some dates and shit. So I'm gonna share my experience, and you guys will tip in what you gotta tip in and say what you gotta say.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay, so first we gotta start with this question. Like when you like talking to someone, do you just have it in your head that, oh, I'm trying to date, or you just go with the flow?
I'm going with the flow. I need to get married soon, so I go in a relationship where if I don't see potential in us getting married, please, you're wasting my time.
Amen.
I don't want to.
Unless
I'm playing games, you know, like that's another story. Like, you know, like let's say I just got out of a relationship and we talking, you know, stuff like that. But I'm not rushing to be in a relationship, so like we're just going with the flow. That's another story. But like, let's say, like, I see potential in us getting married or whatever. But I'm not dating just to date. I'm dating
to marry,
to get to marry.
So like, if you meet a guy and you guys are talking, so you have it in your head that, oh, this could lead to something.
Yeah.
I don't talk to anybody that I feel like there's no potential. I don't like to waste my time.
Exactly.
So if there's no potential, I'm not talking to you.
Period. Why is she making faces? I want to see what she's saying. What are you thinking?
Like, if you look at certain characteristics, you know, like, are they able to be like financially smart? Like, if something happens, are they able to like take care of themselves? Or in this case, when you're getting married, you and him together, whoever it is, right? Because if they don't have that, like, what's the point of being with this person? If they're like irresponsible and stuff, that's an automatic no for me. Like, I need to see that you're able to get like your ish together, and then I'm like, okay, like, we're gonna be secured, we're gonna be good. Like, I know that no matter what happens, like, we always gotta, like, we're gonna figure out a plan and we're gonna be okay. If you don't have that, next. Outside, the door is right there.
Because it looks like you're disagreeing with
I think I'm just in my toxic phase, so I just talk to anybody just because I'm bored. So if you see me say I love you, I'm lying. I don't like any of all.
Wait, that's a question for you. Have you ever said I love you to someone and never
Yes,
said?
Yeah, I have.
What did she say? Why was I so quick to say
The toxicity. I have. Yeah.
That's
I think I'm just no, but my mom also told me like don't ever put your eggs in one basket.
Okay,
so
yeah, of course.
I'm gonna talk to you because I like talking to you.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't see the future with you because I'm bored. Yeah, I'll use you. Like, I don't know her. Put your eggs in like different baskets. Don't just focus on like one guy because they will disappoint you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
See, I feel like I agree with that a little bit. If you're young still.
Yeah.
But I feel like once we get to a certain age, it's like
Exactly.
It's so exhausting.
Still, you don't put your eggs in one basket if you're 30.
Yeah.
Explore. That's like you just being desperate.
Nah, that's true. Because like
one
the one person you're talking to can just wake up one day and just disappoint you, bro. It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
Okay.
All three.
He's like, huh?
I mean, my case is different because let me like there was this girl I was talking to. Okay, she was cool, she was everything. And then, bro, like a week later, this girl was like, "Oh, do you like me?" Da da da. And I'm like, "Bro, we just met like a week ago."
That's too quick.
Then she was like, "I have to know what I'm doing with da da da."
Yeah.
And then the next day, the same thing. So at a point, it was like, "Yo, we can't do anything unless I'm gonna answer the question. Do you like me?" And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, if I say this because I'm like, no, I don't like you," and she come out and I'm like, "Oh, so what are you trying to do with this?" But in my head, I'm like, "Yo, if I like to you, then I'm playing you." So what would you say in that situation?
Why were you talking to her in the first place?
Nothing.
You
Just
talking.
bored of me.
You were just
No, your time. Yeah, I know your time. Just like,
Friendship.
I mean, just
to see where it goes.
no.
Just the water.
I'm texting the one to enjoy her company.
I just started talking to her, so I didn't have any intentions.
Okay.
So no testing.
See, everybody's done that. Just you talk just to talk.
Yeah.
It's not like I like or anything.
Yeah, just to understand
Yeah.
the person, to see if you're on the same vibe and shit like
Yeah.
that. Shit.
That makes sense. But I feel like she was probably at a point where she's like,
She probably
I
feel like,
want to
yeah.
know
Yeah.
if
What
I'm
kind of
wasting my
conversation
time.
did you have? with
Yeah,
her?
like, cause why was she
girls?
like
Yeah,
that?
we're crazy, but we don't think like.
Like I think for like the girl, like
Yeah.
she's been at a point where like she's been through so many relationships.
Nah,
tired.
nah.
Oh, that might
She
be
just
why.
had just one.
That might be why too.
Or maybe she was afraid to be alone. She wants to be quick.
Yeah,
in a
there
relationship.
are girls that like to
that.
move from
Yeah,
One
where
to
she's
one
like-
guy to one guy.
I feel like also another part of it too is that if she's only ever had one other relationship, it's just that she, like all of her dating experience is
Yeah.
based off of that one person, right? So if it's shit's not going the same way as a first person, right, it might mess her up. So maybe the first person told her that they liked her right off the bat, like right at the beginning. So she's looking for that, and then.
So in that situation, would you say I should have said, "Oh, I like you," just to
No,
No, because then she would have been hurt if you don't like her. Like,
It's
you
better
can't
to
lie.
Better to be
So
honest.
I feel like it
than
would be
beat around the
better
bush.
to, if she got mad, she got mad.
Yeah.
Because you were
at
honest.
least you're being honest.
But
Yeah.
what if it's not that like you don't like her? What if it's just there wasn't? You need to get to know each other.
Exactly.
To know
Right?
if you actually did
Yeah.
like her.
I feel like in that case, like, explain it
Wait,
to
no
them.
head one way like nyash, like. Because you can get to know someone just talking, talk.
That's
But
true.
you wanted to go to second base?
No, like just to see, like, understand her more first
Before
before.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, just be honest and lay down on the table. Like, I'm still getting to know you. Like, I still want to see our vibe. If things like progress forward, then like, I know how I feel about you. Then, but for now, I'm just trying to get to know you and see where things might go.
That's crazy.
Simple as that.
I feel like that's probably the best way too, because it's hard to know whether or not you like someone, especially if it's even been done like that,
Exactly.
right?
So it's just like
Did you find her attractive or something? Or like,
I
I
mean,
was just
she-
talking?
she was cool,
Mm.
but like at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, if you
She's shaking her head.
Like, but she was
nah.
big, no. You were wasting her time. It was it was good that you ended it. 'Cause I
1
feel
week?
like but I feel like if you like someone or if you like are attracted to someone, me if I like someone, if I'm think you're good looking, I'll actually like talk to you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you were attracted to her. I feel like maybe you're just doing out of boredom.
nah. Yo, like just taking your time and shit.
Yeah, just
Cause we're not talking and shit like that, and then at a point she was like, "Oh, you don't show me love. You don't do it. Da da da."
That's
Ah,
too
but
much.
you guys
That's
are just
too
only
much.
talking. That was just wild.
good that
That
you
was
cut her
saying,
off
what conversation we telling them? Like, for her
Like, you
to
was
like,
like saying her.
want to marry her or
She be
something.
thinking like that.
yeah.
I don't want to say she's crazy, but she might be something crazy.
What is the
Unless
conversation?
you entertained her.
Entertain her how?
Like,
That's what I'm saying. What did you text? Like, what was
yeah, it wasn't just hi, bye, like, you know, or it was a hi, beautiful, like,
yeah, it's like,
because if it was, then obviously she's gonna start thinking, okay, he's calling me beautiful, but it's something, you know. That's why she asked
in her head. She probably thinks like, you know.
See, but sometimes some girls just be like that though. Like you'll be having dry ass conversation, raw, and then all of a sudden they're taking, you know, all of this context out of it. They're like, oh, but he.
I don't know what kind of girl you were texting, but she crazy then, because whoa, for 1 week and she's telling you
that's too quick. Like if it was like 6 months, that's enough time. Hey, sorry, not like that, but like I feel like within a 6 month period, you won't fully get to know the person, but you know like a little bit about the person. Yeah.
But it's like you gotta hang out in person and also have conversations as well, like a nice blend of the both.
Yeah,
but not 6 months.
One week is too quick.
Yeah. So if you fucking with someone, like what's your love language? What would you say? How do you express yourself?
Hey.
Physical
touch. I think it has to be all over me. Physical touch, but not too much because it's like at a certain point where it's like, come down in my space. But I like affection. Yeah.
It's like the acts of service. Like some people like cooking. Like,
what do you mean affection?
Like in every part of the way, like just.
It could be buying flowers. It could be like cooking your.
Not even buying flowers. I really care about like flowers. Just like just little like.
Or like holding hands, like
in public, or just like letting people know, because there's some guys where they like
undercover.
Oh, you're saying there was so much, but you know, like when we're inside alone, he's lovey-dovey, all that, but then we won't go out. He's like, don't touch me.
No,
like, you know,
when you go out, he's 3 meters away from you.
Like, no, don't do that. That's I don't like that. I like when you show your affection, like everywhere we go, whether we're alone, around people.
It's like the little things too.
The little things.
I feel like affection also like varies in different ways. Like for me and my boyfriend, when he cooks for me, I find that like affection. Like, when he gives me a hug or like he messages me like good night or anything, like I think that's affection. Even if it's not touch. Even like little things like
acts of service.
Or like him sending me like this like small funny video because I like staring at my funny video. Like that's something to me.
That's lovely.
I think mine would be like quality time.
Like exactly. Quality time.
Yeah.
I have to think about this one. I always thought that I've been like a quality time kind of person, but I don't know. Sometimes quality time don't really be quality time anymore. It's supposed to.
Oh. Wait.
Which type of quality time? Like I said, quality time.
Wow. YouTube. Hey, that cost yourself no way.
No, I feel like I think probably like I feel like for myself a good blend of physical touch, I think, and quality time, but not too much quality time because I'm an independent person. I like to do shit by myself. I like to have my own space. I'm probably gonna be one of those people who has 2 bedrooms. You know, when I get married.
Okay, wait,
no, but realistically, I do that because like for my brother and his wife, right? Like the wife will go away for like a couple of days and my brother will have the house to himself, or sometimes it's vice versa, right? So like in that way they have their own independency, but like they still spend time together.
Nothing wrong with that.
You can sleep in the same bed sometimes.
Yes, but the 2 different beds are just too much for me. We're staying in the same bed.
You might as well break up.
Like what? 2 different? No, that's too much, bro. What's?
Just get a king size bed, please. But it's okay.
No, because if my husband ever says I want to sleep in a different bed, best believe I'm following.
You can alternate, like you make like your own like little den, right? Like that's suited to like you and like everything. So you don't necessarily sleep in a different bedroom. You can also have your own little corner.
Yeah, you can have a different room. Like he does his thing. Like stuff like that. But when it comes to nighttime or when we're cuddling or we're sleeping or whatever, we're sleeping in that same bed. I'm sorry.
Lock him to the bed.
But do you like say when you're trying to get to know someone, do you like tell them?
When you're trying to get to know someone?
Yeah, like when you're fucking with someone, like do you tell? Cause I feel like that's the mistake. Cause people don't. Oh, you say, oh, I feel love this way. You tell them, and they tell you that. So when you're doing something, not like you just randomly buying.
I don't necessarily tell them.
I think it's like watching an observation, honestly.
I talk to you, we get to know each other, we like the vibe is there. Like you should know. I don't know, for me it's like if I'm talking to somebody he will know how I'm feeling on the way I'm talking to you. Because if I'm talking to you as a friend, you will know we're just talking as a friend. But if I'm talking to you like as lovers or like I want you, you will know. Do you know the difference?
No, like see, maybe like you said, maybe gifts might not do it for you. But he's
gift will do it for me. It will do it for me.
Okay, he might not do it for her. And then he's buying her gifts and shit like that. But she's not feeling
the gift.
The feeling loved.
Yeah.
He's buying her love.
No, like I'm not. Sorry, I'm not.
Like maybe she's a quality time person, but he keeps buying her gifts.
To show her love.
Yeah, but she's not feeling it yet.
Oh, okay.
I feel like, what do you mean, like, so you're not feeling the fact that he's buying you gifts?
Oh, you're
Because
you're
that's
just
not
not
your thing.
feeling him?
No, you're feeling him like 12 you are.
Oh, okay.
So, like you're, so you're talking and you're feeling each other, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, but maybe like my love language, the way that I feel love is
Exactly.
quality time, but he doesn't know that. And the way that he shows love is giving gifts, right?
Exactly.
But then there's a disconnect because it's like now I'm not feeling loved by him, but he feels like giving me gifts is
Then you
how
communicate.
That's where I'm like in between though, because it's like you don't want to tell a man what you want all the time. Because that's just a way for him to just go into your
meet in the middle. Meet in the middle. Like if you don't like sacrifice stuff. If you don't like it, like I don't know.
Like I think maybe this one is like exception. Like you can tell them like, hey, I appreciate the gifts, but like I prefer like spending quality time with you. But for you to be telling him all the time, do this, do that, do that,
that's too much.
it's just like a free pass.
Run away.
You're just walking.
I feel like for myself, I feel like for any girl really, I'm just gonna do a blanket statement, but I feel like for most girls, when you're talking to someone who you're really feeling like that, I feel like part of the reason why you're attracted to them is because they're showing you that, you know, that they care about you in a way that you feel, right? Like I will never really talk to someone who who doesn't like match my love language, right? So if I'm talking to a guy who, you know, if my love language is quality time, and he's spending quality time with me, like then that's never gonna have to be a conversation where I'm like, you need to spend more time with me, because he's showing me that from step one, right? And if, you know, my love language is getting presents, I'm gonna fuck with a nigga who's, you know, right from the get-go, he's buying me gifts, right? Or if it's, you know, physical touch, I'm gonna fuck with the guy who, you know, when we're in public, the first couple times we talk, he's, you know, he's touching my shoulder, you know, and holding my hand, you know, showing me that he's not afraid to be like that in public.